Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Doc Sports back with your NBA rundown of games for the 10th of April, Friday's action. Big card here in the NBA. Several games that we don't have lines for, so when we get to them, we'll see what we're going to do. But right now we have 15 games for Friday, and almost every team left has 2 games. And so some of these races are coming right down to the last few games. But before I get to it, don't forget, if you want to get into my top plays, been absolutely tearing it up. To get into my all sports pass, we're 8-0. We hit Utah Mammoth yesterday with another 7-unit winner. That's 8-0 going back 2 weeks now. It's a huge weekend. We're going to have a top play, 8-unit play, or a 7-unit play in soccer on Saturday, and on Sunday going to have a UFL play. So make sure you get on both top play. So make sure you get on those. Also, of course, we'll have Major League Baseball, NBA, all props, all kinds of other plays. 3 to 4 plays every day. You get them all. 2 weeks past, just $600 value if you buy them all individually. Text your name, 574-333-8717. You'll get in the top plays plus all the bonus plays, 3 to 4 plays every day. Okay, NBA action kicking us off here. Cleveland and Atlanta. Atlanta -7, total 233.5. Cleveland beat them in Cleveland. What was that? 2 days ago? A day ago? That was Wednesday, I believe. Atlanta got beat by like 24 in the fourth quarter. Yeah, it was like 44-20 or something stupid. Other than that, Cleveland beat them the other 3 quarters pretty handily and still had a chance to cover late. I don't think Cleveland's going to be playing a lot of guys in this one. Cleveland would like to be right where they are right now, the 4 seed, and then hopefully they face Atlanta. That's their kind of dream matchup. That would so with a win here, Atlanta takes one step forward to getting that 5 seed. I think Atlanta gets the cover here, -7. Miami and Washington. Miami's favored by 18.5 points, total of 248.5. It's crazy you're favored by this much after you've lost like 4 of their last, or 3-7 their last 10. They're one of the worst teams in the East the last month, and yet they're 18.5 point favorites. I just don't believe it. I know Washington's not trying to win games. They're just 1-9 in their last 10 games, but I like Washington here plus 18.5. Next game, Detroit and Charlotte. Detroit continues to just be a great story this year. Even when Cunningham went down, this team didn't quit. And now Charlotte's the play here, though, -3.5, total 223.5. I like Charlotte here because when you look at the standings, Charlotte is a real threat to move up to that 7th spot. They still can move up to 6th spot. More likely the 7th or 8th spot. They're only 1 game back where Orlando tie with Philly. I think Philly with Embiid out now with the appendectomy, I think they a very good chance that they're going to move up here. I think they win here and take that step forward. Detroit, nothing left to play for. Pelicans at the Celtics. Celtics -16.5, total 224.5. And Boston didn't play a lot of guys yesterday, so they were kind of like all in on this game right here. I do believe if Boston wins this game, they secure the overall number 2 seed. They get the win here. I don't like them to cover this game, though. I think it's just a little too many points. I'm going to take the Pelicans plus the 16.5, but I do think Boston does win pretty easily. I was thinking like 118 to 108, 109, something like that. Smooth cover by Pelicans. Now, next game, Toronto and the Knicks. We see the Knicks favored by 5.5, total 219.5, and the Knicks are still pushing. I will give them credit. They aren't a team that's they're just like, hey, let's just go win games. And, Toronto's kind of needs to win this game, though, as well. If you look at Toronto's tied for the 5th seed, I just don't think this is a good spot for them or a good matchup. And I like the Knicks here minus the points. This is a Toronto team that, they beat up on the Heat team. That's bad. Last 2 games. This is a different beast here. Take the Knicks in this one. Now, Philly and the Pacers, no line on this one. I do think Philly's going to win this game, but I just don't know because the line's not out. Next game, Orlando Magic. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on all the great content we have here at Doc Sports. At the Chicago Bulls, Orlando's favored by 14.5, total 242.5, and this is probably the most confused team I have in the East. This Orlando team at times has beat the best teams in the league, but they are 7th and very possibly could end up as low as 9th. And I do think they're going to find a way to win this game because the Bulls just aren't very good right now. But 14.5, that's just too many points. Give me Chicago. They are 6-4 against the spread in the last 10 games. I think Chicago will put up a good fight at home. Brooklyn and the Bucks, no line here, so no use spending any extra time on that tank fest. That's what we should call that game. Dallas and the Spurs. Spurs minus 17, total 236.5. And Spurs continue to be, no matter who plays or who doesn't play, one of the better teams that nobody talks about. I mean, they've owned the Thunder for the most part this year. They've done whatever they wanted in the better conference in the West, yet nobody talks about them because the Thunder have been so good. I think the Spurs continue. They win this game. Now, I do think they would like to maybe rest some guys, so I don't think they're going to be going all out. So I do think that maybe gives Dallas a chance. I would probably play the Spurs the first half, Dallas Mavericks for the full game, but I wouldn't go heavy on this game. Thunder and the Nuggets, nothing here as far as a line. I do think Denver probably wins this game because there's nothing left for the Thunder to play for. They've already secured the over number 1 seed, but I don't know what the line's going to be, so let's leave this one alone. Minnesota and Houston. Houston minus 10.5, total 219.5. I'm taking Minnesota here. I watched that Houston game. They were up, 26 points, and at one point it got down to 5 in the fourth quarter. They played so terribly. I think Minnesota is the play here. Minnesota has some dogs on that team. Even when they rest guys, they just don't. They don't lay down. So Houston might win, but they're not going to have my money at that line. Memphis and the Jazz. Jazz minus 4, total 248.5. And the Jazz are trying to lose games, yet they're favored here. The Jazz have won what? They haven't won in like a month, something like that. They're 0-11 or something like that. Give me Memphis here plus 4. Not a big play, but are you kidding me? Tank Fest, you're giving me 4 points. Clippers and the Blazers. Blazers favored by 2, total 224.5. Pretty important game here because the Blazers and the Clippers, whoever wins this game possibly will be, whoever loses this game possibly will be hosting the Golden State Warriors in that 9-10 matchup. So I'm going to take the Clippers here. I think they're the better team. They've been the better team for about 2 months now. They started off so poorly, the only reason they're in this spot. But Kawhi Leonard's playing quietly some of his best basketball in his last 4 or 5 years. Give me the Clippers. Golden State and Kings, no line here. Steph Curry was out yesterday against the Lakers at the last minute. They decided to set him. I don't know what they're going to do here, so definitely would sure that's why there's no line. And then the Phoenix and the Lakers, because this game is still going on, I'm guessing no line here. So if you want to put in the comments, I will try to get to them if you want to put in the comments if you have a specific game you're looking for. But be careful today. There's 1 4-unit play I have. Not a crazy big day for the NBA. I have a 4-unit in MLB and a 2 to 3 unit a bonus play today. You get on all 3 of them. How do you do so? Very simple. Text me, get a 2-week all sports pass, $99, $600 value. I'm 8-0 with our top plays, 7-unit or above, including Utah Mammoth last night. So you can get on that. I'm going to have 2 top plays between Saturday and Sunday. You text your name, say you want Craig's 2-week all sports pass. You'll get all the bonus plays I do every day, 3 to 4 plays every day for 2 weeks. 574-333-8717. Good luck.